My name is Gabriel Spence. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I just sat down, filmed a video like this, you know? So welcome back. Thanks for being here and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to film a 10K time-lapse on the Sony a7R IV. Now here's a disclaimer. I do not own the a7R IV, I only own the a7 III, which can still take 6K RAW time-lapses. So I'm just going to show you how to do it on the a7 III, but the same rules should still apply when shooting on the a7R IV. Now that I got that out of the way, basically a time-lapse is just a fast motion video. It shoots very little frames per second, so usually about 1 frame per second to even less, like maybe 1 frame every 10 seconds, 1 frame every 30 seconds. It depends on the amount of time that you want to capture in your time-lapse. Basically how it's possible to film a 10K time-lapse is because each frame of the video in a time-lapse is actually a photo. So the Sony a7R IV takes 61 megapixel photos. Now a little while back, Sony came out with an update that allowed you to take time lapses internally inside of the camera. So it basically cut out the need for an intervalometer, which is a device that you would have to plug into your camera to be able to take pictures at that insanely low rate. The thing that makes a time-lapse video into such high quality is the fact that each frame is a photo. And if you're taking raw photos, that means that each frame is a raw, uncompressed 10K image, which means when you put all the images together into a video sequence, you basically get 10K raw video. Of course, it can't just be a regular video, it has to be a time-lapse, but still, 10K raw time-lapse, you can do some absolutely amazing things with that capability. So first up, I'm going to show you what settings to use to make a time-lapse, and then I'm actually going to go out to this mountain that I live close to and try to get some of the sunset in a time-lapse on my camera. So inside of your Sony camera menu, if you go to camera 1 and you scroll over to the 4th menu, you'll come across the setting that says interval shooting function. If you click that, it'll come up with this menu. Be sure to turn on interval shooting, then click the shooting start time. This is basically how long the camera waits once you press a shutter button to start taking pictures. Next up on the menu is the shooting interval, which is how often you want the camera to take a picture. Basically, the less amount of time, the slower the time-lapse will look, and the greater amount of time, the faster the time-lapse will look. Next is number of shots, which is pretty straightforward. You can choose any number of shots up to 9,999. And then right below it, it will show you how long the entire time-lapse will take at this shooting interval with this amount of shots. Okay, we're here at the top of a mountain. We got the camera time-lapsing right there. I'm basically just gonna do a time-lapse. So technically on this camera, since it's only the a7 III, not the a7R IV, it will have a 6K time-lapse instead of the 10K time-lapse. But the 10K time-lapse on the Sony a7R IV is completely possible, and all you just have to do is just put it in the camera, put it in the time-lapse mode, and just set it up, and you will have a 10K time-lapse. You can make like a David Attenborough 10K time-lapse documentary voiceover nature film of just time-lapses.